5 Maritime Mysteries. 1. The Phantom Ship of the Chaleur Bay. The legend of the Phantom Ship of the Chaleur Bay dates back over 200 years, with sightings reported along the coast of New Brunswick and Quebec, Canada. This mysterious apparition is said to appear as a burning ship on the horizon, its sails engulfed in flames, only to vanish without a trace. The investigation. One of the earliest documented sightings occurred in 1786 when fishermen in Chaleur Bay reported seeing a ship on fire. They tried to approach it, but as they neared, the vessel mysteriously disappeared. Over the years, numerous similar sightings have been reported, with witnesses describing a ship with blazing sails drifting across the bay before fading into the mist. Despite extensive research, no records of a large ship ever sinking or burning in Chaleur Bay have been found, adding to the mystery. Attempts to photograph or video the apparition have yielded little concrete evidence, though sightings continue to this day. Theories. Optical illusion. One scientific explanation is that the ghost ship is an optical illusion, possibly a fata morgana, a type of mirage caused by atmospheric conditions. These phenomena can create the appearance of ships floating above the water or distorted reflections of distant vessels. Historical event. Some believe the phantom ship could be the ghost of a real ship that burned in the bay centuries ago, though no records of such a disaster exist. Supernatural. Others suggest that the ship is a spectral remnant of past tragedies, forever replaying its fiery demise. Ongoing speculations. The Phantom Ship of Chaleur Bay remains a popular maritime mystery, with new sightings reported regularly. Whether it's an optical illusion, a supernatural occurrence, or something else entirely, the mystery of the burning ship continues to captivate locals and visitors alike. 2. The Marie Celeste of the Channel, the Ellen Austin Incident. In 1881, the American schooner Ellen Austin encountered an abandoned ship drifting in the English Channel. The Ellen Austin was en route to New York when it found the ship, in full sail but with no crew aboard. What makes this case particularly strange is what happened after the Ellen Austin attempted to tow the ghost ship back to port. The investigation. The captain of the Ellen Austin ordered a salvage crew to board the abandoned vessel to bring it back to shore. However, during the towing operation, a sudden storm separated the two ships. When the Ellen Austin finally caught up with the derelict vessel, the salvage crew had vanished without a trace, just like the original crew. A second attempt was made to bring the ship back, with a fresh crew from the Ellen Austin. This time, the ship disappeared for good, never to be seen again. The eerie disappearance of both the ghost ship and the crew remains unsolved. Theories. Mutiny or pirate attack. One theory suggests that the crews were either killed or overpowered by pirates who then took control of the ship. However, no evidence of violence was found on the ghost ship. Supernatural forces. Given the strange series of events, some have speculated that supernatural forces could be at play, leading to the ship being cursed or doomed to sail the seas forever. Human error and panic. It's possible that the crews succumbed to confusion or panic during the storm, leading to their disappearance. The Ellen Austin incident has been compared to the famous Mary Celeste case, with both leaving behind unanswered questions about what happened to the missing crews. 3. The tragic mystery of HMS Affray. In April 1951, the HMS Affray, a British Royal Navy submarine, mysteriously disappeared during a training exercise in the English Channel. The submarine, which had been in service since 1946, was conducting a simulated war patrol when it vanished with 75 crew members aboard. The investigation. A massive search and rescue operation was launched immediately, involving numerous vessels and aircraft, but no trace of the submarine could be found. It wasn't until weeks later that the wreckage of the Affray was discovered on the seabed, nearly 300 feet below the surface. The exact cause of the sinking has never been conclusively determined, although several theories have been proposed. The official inquiry suggested that a snorkel mast used for air intake may have malfunctioned, leading to flooding. However, the mystery surrounding why the submarine wasn't able to surface remains. Theories. Mechanical failure. The primary theory points to a mechanical failure in the submarine's snorkel mast, which may have led to the flooding of the vessel's compartments, preventing it from resurfacing. Sabotage or human error. Some have suggested that either sabotage or human error could have played a role, though there is no solid evidence to support these claims. Undetected collision. Another theory is that the Affray may have collided with an uncharted object or shipwreck, causing it to sink rapidly. The sinking of HMS Affray is one of the last peacetime submarine disasters in British naval history, and its exact cause remains a mystery. 4. The mystery of the SS Mohegan. In October 1898, the SS Mohegan, a luxury passenger steamer operated by the Atlantic Transport Line, sank under mysterious circumstances in the English Channel. The ship, bound for New York, struck rocks off the coast of Cornwall, England, and sank rapidly, killing 106 people aboard. The investigation. The SS Mohegan had been built just a year before its sinking, and it was considered a modern vessel. Investigators were baffled as to why the ship had veered so far off course into dangerous waters. The weather was relatively calm, and there was no obvious reason for the ship to have struck the rocks. Despite the inquiry, no conclusive explanation for the disaster was ever found. Some speculated that the ship's captain may have miscalculated his position, while others suspected that a navigational error caused by faulty equipment was to blame. Theories. Navigational error. The most widely accepted theory is that the ship's officers made a catastrophic navigational mistake, leading the vessel into a known hazard zone. Sabotage. Some theories suggest that sabotage could have been involved, though no concrete evidence supports this claim. Uncharted rocks. Some historians believe that the rocks struck by the Mohegan may have been previously uncharted, and thus, the crew would have had no knowledge of the danger. The wreck of the SS Mohegan still lies at the bottom of the English Channel, serving as a haunting reminder of the many lives lost. 5. The enigma of the MV Buster Crabb and Commander Lionel Crabb. This mystery revolves around Commander Lionel Crabb, a Royal Navy frogman who disappeared in 1956 while on a secret dive mission near Portsmouth, in the English Channel. Crabb was tasked with investigating the hull of a Soviet warship during a diplomatic visit by Soviet leaders. He was never seen again, and his body wasn't discovered until over a year later. The investigation. Commander Crabb was an experienced diver, and his mission was to inspect the underside of the Soviet ship Ordzhonikidze for secret underwater technology. However, during the dive, he disappeared, and subsequent searches failed to find any trace of him. In 1957, a headless and handless body was found in the English Channel, which was tentatively identified as Crabb's. The British government provided few details about the incident, sparking numerous conspiracy theories. Theories. Soviet retaliation. One prominent theory is that Crabb was caught by Soviet forces and killed, either during the dive or after being captured. The mutilated state of his body suggests foul play, but no official records from the Soviets have ever surfaced. Government cover-up. Some believe that the British government staged a cover-up, possibly to avoid diplomatic conflict with the Soviets. Crabb's disappearance occurred at a time of high tension during the Cold War. Diving accident. While less likely, some have suggested that Crabb simply died in a tragic diving accident, either due to equipment failure or inexperience in the specific conditions near the warship. The disappearance of Lionel Crabb remains one of the most bizarre Cold War-era maritime mysteries, and the full details of his mission and death have never been disclosed. Conclusion. These 5 maritime mysteries capture the intrigue and danger that have long accompanied seafaring adventures. Each story contains elements of the unknown, disappearances, unexplained wrecks, and unsolved deaths, that continue to fascinate maritime historians, treasure hunters, and mystery enthusiasts alike. Thank you for exploring these unsolved maritime mysteries. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth stories from the world's oceans and seas.